All right then. Good morning, everybody. This daggone weather's crazy, ain't it? It's damn hot one day, cold the next. But you know, it's part of it. It don't bother me. I like the cold anyhow. You know, you get to work and you get warm. But real quick, you know, when I was younger, I had to live in a pop-up tent one time, and that was a pretty cold winter when I lived in that one. And I was working for old Kevco. Shout out to him, by the way. He's a good fella. But we was working out in Blue Ridge, and when I went out there to work one day, and it was real cold that morning, Kevin's like, it's too cold. Well, you know, I went to work and nobody called in. I was there for 2 hours, and I had to go out to get service. Well, I was asking them where they at. Nobody showed up for work because it was too cold, they said. I looked at when I was on the phone with Kevin, I said, Kevin, now, I slept in it. I live in a pop-up tent. You know that right now, pop-up camper. I said, buddy, it was cold last night where I slept at. That darn sap-sucking bottles of water, when you wake up, be frozen. I had a different dog with me at that time, old Roscoe. Luckily, you know, he tried to keep me warm, but that was a pretty rough winter. I was a younger man, and, you know, I put myself through it, but that's all right. I'm going to flip the phone around, and today I'll show y'all what we're going to plan on getting to. And thank everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing, y'all. I got to get me a laptop, and I want to do better. You know, there's some settings I can't do, but we're going to get there. And let me flip her around. Look, there's old Claude, y'all. Claudel, where you going, buddy? Where's your disc? Is your disc out here, Claude? Is your disc here? All right, so today we're going to have to finish plywood and that plywood up there that little bit. We got some posts we need to set right here on the main part and get some beams up for that roof to come out right there. That's probably going to be what we try to get done today, y'all. But y'all stay tuned, and we're going to get to work, and we holler back at you after a while. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. All right, y'all, we're working on our beams right now, getting our posts set, and we had to pocket our beams into the wall like an inch. Well, it'd be an inch and a half. You cut into the wall an inch, and when the plywood goes on, it'd be bare than an inch and a half. And I'll show you how and what you got to do real quick. I'll flip the phone around. I'm sorry if I'm too close, but I'll show you what I'm dealing with here. See, we ain't got no decking boards down at the moment, and I'm having, anyhow, you look up here, you see how that's notched in there? This beam's going to set in there an inch and a half, just like that. So to get your post, and in order to get your post height out there, what you do is you take the width of your beam, which is 12 and 5/16. You pull down from here to there, 12 and 5/16, and then you measure from here to your deck right there. And that would tell you how long your posts need to be for out there. Just a quick tip for you. Hold out, you quit. All right, folks, there y'all go. We got one beam up. See, it's pocketed into the wall right there. Sorry about the generator. They didn't give us no power, so I don't know how good y'all can hear. But now we just got to work our way on around. All right, back at it. All right, then, y'all, we're about to go take lunch. We had to go get a few other boards, too. We was a little shy, so we got one beam up before lunch, and we got her bottom plates and stuff down for the rest of the beam. I flipped it around so y'all can see it. She's starting to take form, y'all. See, there she is. You got starting to see how she goes around there. It looks a lot better. We got the top post set. Then you see you got that one beam over there coming out, and we got to return it. But she's coming along. Always looks a lot better. All right, we're going to go take lunch.